Dead! He's one of our own! He's one of our own! He's one of our own! Reece James! He's one of our own!
I don't really understand.
Hello there guys, welcome back to Yosef's Chelsea Blues. I hope you guys are all doing well. Here is your second transfer news video of the day. There's been a lot of news of when I've been out, so yeah, I'm gonna do a video for you lot now. It is currently 5:10, like 10 past 5 UK time. In about 45 minutes, I'm going on a live stream. Blue Clouds Media. Make sure you subscribe to them. Show them some love because I'm going to be talking transfers on there as well. And maybe we'll get big transfer news during the live stream. And then if we do, there'll be a third video out after that stream. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash the likes. And put that notification bell on because you need to make sure you're notified for when I post videos. Because if you don't, you won't know when I post it and you won't know, oh, I need to watch Joseph. I need to watch because he's got an interesting football opinion. So yeah, make sure you have your notifications on. And make sure you follow the Instagram and the TikTok as well because all the shorts that you see on YouTube, they're all on there as well. So make sure you follow them as well. Let's get into the main transfer gossip of the last few hours. Let's just start off with this bit of news. I saw this. It was literally just as I was going into the barbershop because if you can't notice, got a bit of a haircut. But yeah, I saw a bit of news about Martinez. And then later on, when I finished the haircut, we got, let's say, we got sold a dream. Ben Jacobs put this out. Chelsea are not exploring a deal for Martinez despite reports. Respect for the player, but not a target. So clearly, Chelsea are not looking at Martinez as a person to sign, but they do respect him. So make of that what you will. But there isn't anything that's ruling out us going for him in the future. So yeah, I just wanted to show that bit of news because it says while we might not be going for him right now as a target, he might be later on in the window as we might revisit the Mike Maignan story, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know in the comments of what you think of that news of Martinez not being a target right now for Chelsea. I think it's an absolute disgrace that we're not going for a top goalkeeper because we've got Robert Sanchez as our number one and we shouldn't be. We shouldn't have him. Even Petrovic I'll be fine with, but the owners want to sell him, don't they? So yeah, let me know what you think of that bit of Martinez news. Next, we're going to speak about this player. We haven't spoken about this player on the channel, I don't think, ever. This is the first time I think I'm going to speak about him other than the short I posted earlier. Andrey Santos. Now, obviously, he got his first senior minutes against ES Tunis. Got about 20 minutes on the pitch. But there is obviously like news that he might be interested in the move out. But it's not just that. Andrey Santos is attracting significant interest. He has struggled for minutes in the Club World Cup, despite making his Chelsea debut as a sub against ES Tunis. Chelsea would ideally want to keep him as a squad player, but he could push for an exit. So it's not ruled out that Andrey Santos will stay, but it's not ruled out that he'll go either. So it's kind of an unclear situation at the moment because he hasn't got that many minutes in the Club World Cup. And now that Chelsea are through to the knockout stages, I don't think he'll get any more minutes. He'll, like, unless we're winning about 3-0, then you might put him on for, like, 20 minutes. That's the only situation that you would use him. And I don't think, maybe in the quarter, okay, if we beat Benfica, I don't think we'll use him then. Maybe we'll put him on for like 5-10 minutes. But against Palmeiras or Botafogo in the quarterfinals, we will use him, I'm pretty sure. The only game that we could use Andrey Santos for in like properly in this Club World Cup is the quarterfinal if we get through. Because Palmeiras and Botafogo aren't like teams with risk. So obviously they could still beat us, but you get what I mean? There's a difference in class between the teams. So, yeah. Let me know what you think about Andrey Santos. Most of you will be wanting him to stay. I'll be surprised if any of you wants him to go because you haven't even seen him that much play for Chelsea anyway. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. And then the last bit of main news for this video. Joao Felix. There's been a link come out as from Nizar Kinsella. By the way, all of these stories I've got from Nizar Kinsella, by the way. So, yeah, I obviously like to reference my sources. But here it is. Joao Felix has been offered to clubs in Saudi Arabia. Clubs in Saudi are believed to be monitoring Felix's availability. Now, I don't know how old Felix is. I'm pretty sure he's still young. Joao Felix. How old is he? He's 25. So you could say he's in sort of his prime age right now. Prime football age is like 25, 26, 27, 28. Around there. So he's in the best version of himself, you could say. Or you could, some people would argue his best version was years ago. But yeah, Saudi Arabia clubs are monitoring Felix's availability. It hasn't gone well at Chelsea for Felix. First time he came out was on loan, and you could say he was okay, but Pochettino didn't want him, so he sent him back. Then we've got him on a permanent now, but then he hasn't got enough game time because Cole Palmer is number 1 in the 10 position. So, and he's only got minutes really in the Conference League. So he had to send him back out on loan to AC Milan to get that game time. So it hasn't really been a good situation for Felix at Chelsea. So maybe a move away would be the best situation, but I'm not so sure. Because I would definitely keep him in the squad because we've got Champions League football now. He's definitely a player that you want in your squad. But we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think of the Joao Felix news. Now I'm just going to have one quick check of the latest. There actually is a couple of things that Nizar... There's a couple of other things that Nizar Kinsella put out about Chelsea. Like more transfer news. So, yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, so one of the things was that Actually, no, this wasn't from Nazar Kinsella. This is a bit of other news. Mike Penders has already impressed in Chelsea training. There is a good chance that Penders will only be the third goalkeeper. In principle, Chelsea does not want to loan him, but it may make an exception for Strasbourg. That's come from HLN Sport. Don't know when that is. Don't know where that's come from, but yeah. Premier League TV coverage will feature touchline interviews. I don't think that's good, if I'm being honest. Yeah, right. This is another thing. You know what? Let me share my screen with you lot, because it's no use me just saying it. This is one of the other things. Chelsea are exploring the option of signing 2 attackers this summer. Signing a versatile forward is seen as a lesser priority, but would be done in conjunction with any potential sale of Nkunku, with Joao Pedro and Hugo Ekitike among the options interested. So Joao Pedro is still clearly on the list. Here's another thing. Chelsea moved for goalkeepers, left-backs, centre-backs are not ruled in or out and depend entirely on sales. So basically we need to sell before we can buy. Chelsea could sign as few as 2 or 3 senior players with the squad in good condition in terms of quality, age profile, and contract situations. Now, this is a mad thing. Senior sources have also explained that they're not afraid to make the Chelsea squad even younger and are not expecting to have a summer like 2022 or 2023. How can you make the squad even younger than it is now? We've got the youngest squad in the league. How is that possible? Anyway. Got Mike Penders and Philip Jorgensen, Kendry Paez and Matthias Amugu and Aaron Anselmino could all join Strasbourg on loan. But Chelsea are open to allowing their best young players seek other temporary moves if they can find clubs in European football. Yeah, Nicholas Jackson nor Madueke are seen as untouchable this summer, having been linked with moves away in recent weeks, but both would command large fees and are not actively being forced out of Chelsea. The Santos we spoke about. That's pretty much it. One other thing, because, you know, Chelsea are playing Benfica. Enzo Fernandez has spoken and said, I obviously didn't like the way I ended up leaving Benfica, but I'm very grateful to everyone at the club for all the support they gave me. So he still has a bit of respect for Benfica, you could say. But, you know, he doesn't like the way he left there. And yeah, I think that's all the latest. I'm just going to have one little check because I did stay on that page for quite a bit. Of course. Of course. Oh! Okay, never mind. There's 2 bits of interesting news. One of them is this. Barcelona are ready to sign Nico Williams next week. Okay, that's from Rolo Fuentes. But then I saw this. From Duncan Castles, Nicholas Jackson is an option for Arsenal at the striker position. Interesting. That is interesting indeed. Paris Saint-Germain is still pushing to sign Ilya Zabani. And yeah, Everton are in advanced talks with Jarrad Branthwaite. And yeah. I think that's all the latest. Just have one final check. Yeah, that's really all the news. So yeah, I'm going to round out there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe, turn on notifications to miss any great upcoming content. Make sure you follow the socials as well. If you're watching this before 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. that is, I am going live on Blue Clouds Media at 6 o'clock. So make sure you check out their channel, subscribe, and make sure you watch me just speak about transfers on there. And yeah, I'm going to head off now. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe, turn on notifications to miss any great upcoming content, and make sure you follow the socials, Instagram and TikTok, unless I've said that already. Probably have. Got to promo this channel as much as I need to because we need to get the subs up quickly and fast. So yeah, let's get to, my target is 500 subs at the end of the year. Let's get there. I know we can do it. Come on, guys. See you later. Maybe a third video. Don't know yet, but hopefully there is. And maybe Jamie Gittins, here we go. Maybe I've just jinxed it. See what happens. Make sure you check me out on Blue Clouds Media at 6 p.m. Or if you're watching this after, check their channel. The stream will still be on there. Peace.